We are back at the garage, and man, don't tell me this car is like it's not the most beautiful thing you ever seen. Like GTRs, doesn't matter what age they are, they're just beautiful. And I have 11 grand to spend, so we're gonna spend that. Now, one of the cool things, like I said in my previous video about Need for Speed, is that you're able to decide what kind of style of driving you want. Now you can do all the way drift, or you can do grift. Now you can do that separately if you want as well. You can do whatever you want over here. Your lash. I like gripping. That's my thing. That's what I do. But on grip, you sometimes do need a little bit of that sliding kind of, or you actually need a little bit of oversteering at sometimes. Because if you do grip all the way down, all the way up to grip, you're gonna get a lot of understeering. So you want a little bit of oversteering as well. But that's just me. That's just me. You can obviously decide whatever you want. Any chance will be lost? Yes. Okay, so let's go to the visual customizations. Now, before we get into that, let me see my let me show you really quick the upgrades. Now the mechanical upgrades are pretty cool. With something funny too. There's some funny things too, because you start of course with the stock air filter, air intake, whatever you want to call it, and then you can do a drop-in filter which adds like 10 horses, which is really nothing. And then you got your short ram intake that adds around 7 horses, which is not true, because short ram air intakes in real life, they don't really add any kind of power. They do sound better, they make the engine sound better, and but they don't really get any power. Now the cold air intakes, they might add more power if you have a tuned engine. So apparently this one adds around 11 horses, which I already have. But that's the way to go. Another funny thing is that on your cooling system, you're able to upgrade your intercooler on natural aspirated engine, which is funny because you can't have an intercooler if you don't have a turbo. It's funny, but I mean, you have that what's it called, that option if you want. I think I have most of the upgrades. I think the only things that I don't have would be the I think the there you go. I had this the stock cylinder head that I'm actually about to upgrade right now. I'm gonna get this one right here. Actually, that's a good amount of how much. Actually, that's a good amount of power to my Skyline. So I got everything else. I'll leave that there. But let me show you the visual customizations. Now, Need for Speed changed a little bit since Underground. And I mean, this Need for Speed, of course. I'm not talking about the other ones. You're able to do your tinted windows, of course. I already had the black ones. I did a little bit of work. The only thing I did was the stance. The only thing I did was adjust the stance. I'm all the way down. I don't mess with my camber, which is pretty stupid. I mean, cars that do this that's just another type of rise right there. Anyways, yeah. So I want to continue. I don't want to. I don't have a splitter, I believe. I have the stock splitter. I don't even have the stock splitter. But for some reason I can't even see him. I don't know why. But anyway, let's get to the customizations. Now you can either go and buy a full body kit, which I don't really like. There's some crazy ones, like they're way too much for me. That one's too much. There's the Hot Wheel ones are actually pretty neat. I don't like all those stickers though. So we're gonna go, and I actually like the original look of the GTR. I don't really like to modify it much. I actually like this one, which is a Z2 Nissan bumper, which I am gonna get. And I'm gonna see if I can actually apply a splitter to this one. Yes, you can actually add a splitter to this one. Now we're not gonna get anything crazy, of course. That one looks nice. I also like that one, and I'm probably just gonna get this one. Oh, my hood. You can actually change the hood, and there's some nice ones here. I don't see any carbon fiber, which kind of sucks. I have always liked this little one right here. That's my favorite Nissan hood. And a lot of car, the GTR 35 and the Nissan Juke or GTR actually has that one too. We can customize our fenders. I actually like my fenders right now. What's the difference between those two? Actually, I like these ones. I'm gonna get the Nismo. Or mirrors, I don't really care about the mirrors. Let's do the side skirts. The V-spec side skirts, they're a little lower and they look great. So let's do that. Let me see, the rear fenders. I got the Nismo Z-Tune, which I kind of like, but the spec 2 kind of look better. So let's get that. The tail lights, they're not available. Now let me see the trunk lid, not available. The spoiler, I like the original spoiler. I don't like any of these ugly ass ones. So I'm just gonna leave that one right there. Now let me see their bumper. Let me see. No, I like the original one. I think I'm gonna keep the original. See, that's one of the cool license plate. Of course, you guys know we're gonna go with Unity. There you go. That looks a lot better now. I like the original exhaust. I hope they don't have some ugly ass ones. Let me see. Race style carbon fiber. I don't know. I really like the original ones. I'm gonna leave the original ones. So we changed the fenders, we changed the side skirts. Now let's do the wheels. I actually really like the GTR. I like Toyo tires. Let's just get this one. This one looks pretty sick. Now the rims now. I really like the GTR, the original ones, but we're gonna see what else looks better. Now I originally like to do the back ones first, because for some reason the front rims are kind of different. So let me see. I like black rims, but I like sporty rims. Now for the GTR, it's kind of hard to choose what kind of rims to get. I kind of like this. Let me see. 15 work comments. I always like OZ or Koenig. SSR are pretty good. They have some cool ones. I kind of like those. No, I don't. I like those. I kind of like this one. I kind of like this. This look pretty cool. So let me see. Oh no, I don't like how these ones look. Oh, Nismo. There you go. That's the way to go right here. There you go. That's the way to go right here. The Nissan Nismo LM GT4. Yes, sir. Let me buy those. And the primary paint, I like black, so we're gonna go black. We're gonna get rid of the metallic look. We're gonna get rid of the smoothness, so they kind of the clear coat. I like the clear coat, but we're gonna leave it without the clear coat. We're just gonna leave it like that. So we're gonna go apply it to all rims. That way they're all black, but it's gonna. I don't know what this means. We're not gonna worry about this. And the size we're gonna go big. We're actually gonna go big. There you go. And I think did my tires change? I think my tires changed. Oh yeah, they did. We're gonna go with these Toyo tires. Yes, sir. Now after that, we're gonna go with the front tires, and we're gonna claim those rims from wheels. We're gonna go do the rims, and it was the Nissan, right? The Nissan Nismo. There you go. They're right here, and they look so good, man. I really like these rims. And we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do the same for the paint. We're gonna go all the way down to the brightness. And I think I was talking about this in my older video where I said I really don't like the sliders for the paint, to mix the paint. I would rather have the color picker, the you know, instead of this. I really don't like this, but I mean, that's just my opinion, you know, my preference. Let's just do all rims just to be safe. And then size, we're gonna go big as well. Now that's it for me, man. I really love the color of the car. And the Skyline, man, you really can't mess a lot with it because the car is beautiful just the way it is. It just looks awesome just like that. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay posted for the next video. I'm gonna be posting some races, so I hope you guys are liking these little tutorials. I might not get Call of Duty. I might get Call of Duty. I might not. I'm still debating on that, but I'm really into Need for Speed right now. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stay posted for the next video. Bye bye.